Hi everyone. I am so excited to be here today. I've kind of been doing a little declutters here and there, and I decided just to go for it. I pulled out about 2/3 of my bullet lipstick collection. I have these little like trays here that I keep them in these little acrylic guys. 12 per set, 4 sets, plus some extras that I threw in. I'm gonna swatch these all for you. My lips are gonna burn. I've got my tissues here for blotting, just taking it on and off, and I'm gonna see what has expired. Now, some of these are newer than others. Some of them are 5 years old. Some of them are 25 years old. Okay, probably not 25 years old, but definitely 10 years old are some of these. And I'm excited to go through and be like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Pick what I want, get rid of the things I don't. And we're just gonna do it. I don't know exactly what the end number is going to be, but I'm excited to get into it. So let's start with this tray in front of me. So this tray has 4 brands. I do try and keep them by brand in the, I just think it looks nicer. So in no particular order, I actually mix up my drugstore, my high-end as well. I don't separate them. I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna swatch these, and we're gonna get to the other trays. I hope you guys like this idea as much as I do because I'm like really excited to get into it. So first brand I'm gonna do is MAC. I've got 3 MAC lipsticks, and these I would all say are relatively older in my collection. I have, the first one I'm gonna swatch is the Cream Sheen in Finally Free. First I'm gonna smell it, make sure it's not sweating. Nope. Smells fine. It's a mauve shade. It's my favorite type of mauve. I know why I picked this color. The one thing I will tell you is I have a million lipsticks in this shade. But I love this shade. It's definitely one of my favorites. I'm looking down, by the way, because I've got a mirror here. Just in case y'all were wondering why I keep looking into this corner. I like it. It's a keeper. Next, let's do Cream Sheen in Speak Louder. This is definitely a more hot pink. It is sweating a little bit. It still smells okay. You can see here it's sweating just a little bit. Let's try it on to see how it goes. I love this watermelon pink. I'm gonna keep this one too. I'm gonna make a mental note that this one is sweating, so I'm gonna have to use it sooner rather than later, but I enjoy that. Great watermelon pink. You know what I mean? It's like that warm, kind of pinky shade. That's good. Now this one will probably dye my lips, so that might be interesting to do this one first, but this is the Viva Glam 3. This is the matte shade, and oh, look at that color. I don't have anything else like this in my collection, really. It's like one of a kind, unique thing. It's like I've got a million mauves. I don't have anything like this. Oh my god. It's so good. You might be like, Julie, it looks like the Pat McGrath, but that is much more brown. This is a reddy brown, and it's vampire-y. It actually kind of matches the purple on my dress. Oh my god, it does match the purple. Should I wear this today? I wasn't planning on it, but I kind of love it. Match it up. Done. I'm gonna put that aside for work. Oh my god, I'm so excited that I match. I was not expecting that, but I love that. I had to take that one off quick before it dyes my lips. Okay, let's go to another one that's actually newer for me. And that is going to be the Benefit lipsticks. Stick those little babies back in there. These Benefit ones I actually just got for holiday. I don't need to swatch them too much because I already know that they're all good. Like, I just bought these in December. But I'll show you what I've got just for like argument's sake. This is the shade Wine. That there. I haven't used this one yet. It is like a darker red. Not too much like the purple red, like it's truly like a dark red. Then I've got this one. This is called Spiced Red. It's a nude red. It's very pretty. I like that one. None of these are sweating and none of these are old. I do have, what's this one called? Ruby. Your blue-based red. It's kind of that color everyone looks for. The thing about these from Benefit, these are like, they're called moisturizing lip balms, but they have full color behind them. You just gotta be careful with these like bolder shades because these are like full pigment. You don't see your lip through them. Like lip balm I feel like is a bit deceiving on it. They're moisturizing, yes, but they really are a lipstick in my mind. This is the shade Cherry Bright Red. Really pretty. These just, they'll move everywhere when you wear them, right? So are they my favorite? No. Am I glad I tried them? Yes. There are definitely like 3 shades in here I could live without, but this is not one of them. This is my favorite. This is the shade Berry. And it's that great mauve again. I disagree. I actually don't think this is a berry. I do think this is a mauve. I'll swatch this one because this is my favorite shade. Does that look like berry? No. Does that look like mauve? Yes. Do I love it? Yeah, I do. It's my favorite shade. It's just like the first MAC that I swatched. I'm going to have a million of these shades, so it's just my lips but better. That's just how I view it. All right. Let's talk Wet n Wild. I do have 3 Wet n Wilds. These were the dollar ones. Do you guys remember how good these were? What were these officially called? I don't know. It was just like those dollar lipsticks. This packaging from Wet n Wild. And they were so freaking good. Everybody loved them. I think they're discontinued. I've got 3 shades. Ooh, one already looks like it's color changing. That's not a good sign. But let's try them on here. Or at least smell them. If they smell bad, I'm not going to try them on my lips. This is the shade Mauve Out of Here, or Move Out of Here, in 907C. It smells okay. The one bad thing about these was the packaging. Like, it was like such a cheap roll-up thing. But the fact you get that much pigmentation out of one of these is nice. I don't know if I'm digging that color. You can see this was like a favorite shade of mine at one point. I think I've fallen a little out of love with it. It has a bit more purple than I used to enjoy in my pink, or at least that I enjoy now. And I do kind of know how old this is. Let's put that on the maybe. Let's try a couple more out of this line. Again, it doesn't smell funny, or it doesn't taste funny, so it doesn't feel like it's gone bad. It's still creamy. It's not sweating. All indications say that it's safe to use, other than me knowing how actually old it is, which is a problem in most of my lip products. Alright, let's try this one. This is another hot pink. This is in the shade Smokin' Hot Pink, and that is in 905D. I love that shade. It's different from the watermelon one. Do you see that? It's just a little different. It's a little bit more pink, a little less warm. Oh, it makes my teeth look super white. What do you guys think? Right now I'm thinking yes. When I look at it, it does look old. When I put it on, it feels fantastic. Oh gosh, that's a hard one. I hate the packaging though. I keep nicking it with the cap. All right, let's try on the third one here. These might just all have to be maybes. And I'll see how it goes at the end. And this is the shade Spiked with Rum. I think this one was really, really popular. This is 915B. Remember people talking about this one. Oh my god, they're still so creamy. How are these still so creamy and still so full coverage? I know I got these before I got married. Like, that's how old it is. Okay, this one does have distinct shines of like sweating. Do you see how some areas are white? I love this though. I'm not even gonna lie. I love it. There's no like, I wonder if I can find a dupe in my collection because this is just so pretty. This is my favorite out of the 3 of them. Like, if I was gonna keep one of the 3, it would be this one. I don't know. But this one also shows the most sweating on the tube. What should I do? What should I do? Okay, right now I'm gonna put all 3 in the maybe pile just to keep my sanity, and we'll see how we go at the end there. Oh my god, that's gonna stink. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Okay, let's talk about Revlon lipsticks, because Revlon lipsticks I think have some of the best formula in the drugstore. Just the color payoff on these is all good. Oh, they're all a little dusty. Oh, that's so gross. Okay, I have 7. A lot. I've got 7 Revlon lipsticks. Should we go lightest to darkest? Let's try that. Let's see if I can put these in an order here. I've got some like really weird shades I feel like, and I bought these. I was like mixing coupons and then like all sorts of things to get these, so I got them on like steal of deals. So let's try it out. So the first one I'm going to try is Blushing Mauve. It is in a pearlesque form. Is that my favorite shade? Yeah, strongly, strongly my favorite shade. Let's see if I still like the pearlescent. Pearlescent just means some shine. It's just not matte. I thought there was gonna be glitter in this because it looks like if you look at the like lipstick, it actually has some shimmer in it, but that is not true. I like that. It's good. Oh my god, this is gonna be harder than I thought it was. All right. Next up. This is gonna suck so much trying to get rid of some of these. Oh, this one looks a little bit lighter. This is the shade Blush. This is also Pearl in the shade 420 Blush. If you compare those two, look how close they are. This one is blushed. This one is blushing mauve. They're basically the same shade. I was looking at my lips going, is that what I just put on the same one again? No, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't need both of these. I'm gonna get rid of blushed for no reason other than the fact that it doesn't look like as much on my lips. Yep. Done. Decision made. First declutter! I feel like it's so important to get that first declutter out of the way. Just so you can say that like, oh, I got one declutter out, you know? It's good for starting the project plan that way, or the declutter day that way. My lips are already burning and we're not even halfway through. All right, let's try rose wine. Ooh, it looks like I used this one time. Look at that. Let's try it for the second time. When I think of rose wine, it's interesting. I would have thought of two things. I would have thought really more rosy, less warm than this ended up. And I also would have thought like wine would have been like a rose wine, like almost like a pink, like a blush wine, or I would have thought like something much deeper, like a red rose wine. But it's actually a little bit coral. That's interesting. This is a cream, so there is no glitter in it. I like that. Dang it. This is my problem with lip products. I like everything. All right, I already know I like this one. This is Pink Velvet 423. It is a cream. It's just a little bit pinkier than my mauve lipsticks that I love. It's so similar to that last one though. Let's swatch them next to each other because now I'm starting to get a little bit confused on what to keep and what not to keep, because so many of these are so similar. That's the thing with Revlon. They've got like this huge color range. Oh my god. Look at it compared to the last two I swatched. So those are the first two I swatched. These are the second two I swatched. Look, it's like the exact same thing. One's a little bit more rosy. One is a little bit more corally. Like I could literally layer these and they'd be perfect matches for each other. I don't know. I like it. I think that looks good. I'm keeping it. I'm gonna have to do like a whole contest to see which one of these I like better. The next one is Abstract Orange, another one of my favorites. I don't have anything else like this in my collection. This is a metallic burnt orange shade. I knew going in I was going to keep this one. It's just so unique and different, and I absolutely am obsessed with it, so that's a keeper. It's a keeper. It's so funny. Some of these I know, like off the top of my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I love that one and I use it, and some I'm just like, I got no idea. This one is Blushing Nude. I don't know anything. I don't even think I've worn this. Okay, it looks like I wore this one time. Is it a cream? It is. Okay, it looks like I put a glitter on over top of it because there's definitely glitter in here. It's the same shade as everything else. It's just a little bit more nude. I'm gonna get rid of it just because it's nice. It's not amazing, but it's nice. And my last one is Mauvey Night. You might be like, Julie, where's your snows and cherry? Or cherries and snow, excuse me. I bought that one and I hated it. I hated the way it looked at me. Here's my mauve. It comes across a little bit more purple than other ones. It's not that I dislike it. I just don't see myself reaching for it over other ones. Okay, I'm going to declutter this one as well. Sorry, Mauvey Night. Just too many. Too many. See, now I keep going back being like, should I have kept... All right. I'm keeping my pearlized blush. I'm sorry. I keep going back and looking at it and being like, actually, that's really pretty. And since I got rid of other two, I feel like it broke the seal for me, but I'm taking it back. All right. I've got NYX in a couple formulas. Let's start with this formula because why not? These are the butter lipsticks. Super old, once again, discontinued. I have 2 shades of them. One is called O2. No, here it is at the bottom. Sweet Tart. And the other one is Fizzies. I got these both on sale. Sweet Tart, I've definitely like used a lot more. Like, look at that use. It was sweating the last time I used it. It is still sweating. Let's see if it's any good anymore. Still smells okay. I'm a little nervous. These are definitely one of my older ones too. It has gone bad. I'm gonna let this one go. I couldn't smell anything, but as soon as I applied it, I knew it had gone bad. You know that moment where you're just like, shouldn't have done that? That's what I'm feeling right now. Shouldn't have done that. Let's do this one. You know what? I think I'm just gonna let this one go too. It is okay. Just the other one has now put a bad taste in my mouth, literally. So I'm gonna let both of those go. That is okay. Let's go high end. Lancome. Okay, I bought both of these for my wedding. I am celebrating my 6th anniversary. So they're just sentimental to me because I wore them for my wedding. This one is 275M. This is the one I decided not to wear for my wedding just because it was a little bit darker. Creamy, beautiful, not gone bad. Formula's fantastic. These are in the Rouge in Love formula. One downside about this lipstick, it gets all over your teeth, like literally all over your teeth as you wear this. If I'd known that before my wedding, I probably would have chosen this formula, but the color is what I ended up choosing and I love it. So I'm gonna keep that one. The other one I'm probably gonna keep, even if it has gone bad. This is my Rouge in Love 383N. This is what I did wear for my wedding, and look how much I have loved it. This is more of like a rosy pink. That's the shade of it. I just love this shade. I think this was the perfect shade for my wedding. It is bright, it is cheery, it is My Lips But Better. It just like took the look up a notch. I did a very simple eye, little false lash, like the 110s by Ardell's, like very small false lash. And I love it. I think it's absolutely stunning. I actually should pull this up because I really do love that lipstick and it has such fun connotations for my wedding lipstick. Let me know down below, what was your wedding lipstick? Like, what did you choose? If you're married, of course. If you're not married, just let me know what your favorite lipstick is. Like, what is your dream look for your wedding? I went bold lip. And then I've got 2 Charlotte Tilburys. I didn't buy actually any of these. They both came in like Sephora Favorites kits. So I've actually never really used them except to swatch them. I just think that the packaging is really pretty, to be honest with you. It's almost like that rose gold. It's got this beautiful texture on it. It feels expensive and rich. This is Bond Girl, right? Yep, Bond Girl. It's actually very similar to the last Lancome I just used. Actually a lot less pigmented. That's interesting. I was not expecting it to be less pigmented. That is a pretty look though. It's a little bit more matte. Is this a matte formula? I don't know. It actually doesn't say. It looks matte, doesn't it? I like it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Not just for the fancy packaging, but it's almost like a deeper mauve than I'm used to. How great is this for the office though? Like I could see myself when I worked in the museum field wearing this every day. And just having that nice polished look. Nothing like too eccentric, but like nice, you know? All right, let's try this other one. This is Very Victoria. I think this is a nude. Yeah, it's a nude. I think it's also interesting how she like cut the bullet, like almost like squared it off a little bit, or I guess it's a rectangle, but like it doesn't hit the V as much, which is interesting. No. No, that is a very nude. That does nothing for my lips. It actually kind of makes me feel like I look dead. Declutter. Bye, Charlotte Tilbury. That was fun while it lasted. Nope. Okay. That was surprising. I never thought I'd get rid of a Charlotte Tilbury until I was like, that looks horrible on me. You want to talk about old school? Let's look at Maybelline, shall we? I know some of these are as old as my lipstick that I had to declutter already out of my... Do you remember like way back in January when I filmed my lip product use up and I wanted to bring in my Maybelline Touch of Spice, the 660, that was like the most popular shade, and it went bad. I have a feeling some of these are going to be in the same boat, just because they're a little bit older. And I've got a lot of them. So all down here are my Maybellines. I do have 2 L'Oreals in the back. We'll get to those in a second. Let's start with the Maybellines and just make sure they haven't gone bad, because like one never knows. First shade, 280, Rum Rich or Richie. Ooh, I haven't even used this one, look. But look at the sweating on it. Smell it? Is that what it's supposed to smell like? It's so tricky to tell. Let me smell another one. It kind of smells a little like Play-Doh, which is never a good sign. This one was a favorite of mine. Look with the special packaging. This is 730 Orchid Ecstasy. It was like this beautiful purple. Yes. You can see actually how much I've used that one. This one is also sweating. Oh no. Okay. This one smells the same way though. Okay, let me try. I'm going to try this one first, and then we'll see if it, like, if I can use the other one. It's lost it. It has lost it. I'm going to get rid of this one. The color is still great, but it's not the same pigmentation as it used to. And because it has changed, I just know it's old and I know it's changed. I'm going to get rid of this one. Oh, dang. Okay. I'm going to go through, maybe instead of like burning my lips, I'm going to swatch these real fast to see if they still have the creaminess, and then I'll try it on my lips if need be. Okay. This is the swatch. This is a 280 from Plum Richie or Rich. I think they all have gone bad. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh yeah, this is the only one that swatched well. My other 4 have like officially gone bad, and that includes Lust for Blush, oh, what a classic, Maple Kiss, Almond Rose, and Untainted Spice. I put this one on thinking that it swatched the best, but it has gone bad. I just can't. Nope, it's coming off. And that leaves no Maybelline lipsticks for me. Oh my god, that is so sad. I feel like that's the ending of an era right there. And all of these went away. I like loved looking at these in my collection, but they're not sentimental as much as my like wedding lipsticks. So these lost, like the battle, like the keep battle. They're gone. Oh, I'm actually decluttering more than I thought I was going to. Oh, it hurts. It hurts just a little bit. Okay, L'Oreal. Let's talk about L'Oreal. I'm sorry, I just like freaked out a little bit in my head. I have 2 of their balms. These used to be the thing, remember? I've got 2 different types of them. I got the Pop Balm and the Nude Balm. Let's try these. Let's smell them, see how it goes. God, this looks like I used it one time just for like a swatch. Look at that. This is the Nude Balm. This is in Caramel Comfort, shade 819. That looks fantastic. It does have a little, oh my god, look at that. I have nude lipstick all underneath my jaw there. Okay, that looks fantastic. I love that. Good shine. Now, these are not as moisturizing as like they once were. So they're more like a tinted balm, but you want to carry it with you. I found when I like used one of these up like 5 years ago, it was a bit dry. So, but I think I like this one. This is still a keep for me. And then the other one is in the shade Tender Mauve. Oop, yeah, once again, just one swatch. That's all I got out of it. And there's no sweating or anything seen on these, which is surprising, I feel like, for a tinted balm. Let's give it a try. There's no glitter in this one either. Well, that's lovely. It's simple. It's basic. There's nothing special about these. They kind of do the same tint as like a Burt's Bees. They're not as thick as a Burt's Bees though. I like it. I'm going to keep this one too. All right. Continuing on the L'Oreal train. I had 2. These are the long wear. Do you remember these? These were like the thing. These are actually, I think, one of the first lip products I bought when I started like couponing. Now, I know I got both of these in Washington State, which means that they're at least 5 years old. Let's test them out. Let's see what happens. So let's start with the bright one first. This is in the shade Rambling Rose 212. I remember thinking these were so long lasting at the time. You know, I put that on without even smelling it. But there is no bubbling. I think that's good. I actually think that's really good. Let me take this off because I do think this will stain me really fast. Oh yeah. I mean, the staining has already begun. I'm going to have to fix my makeup before going to work this afternoon. Let's try the other one. This is the shade Tender Berry. face off. This one's a no-go for me. Sorry, Tenderberry, you are going to go into the trash. Love you. Bye-bye. Oh, I found another pot balm. I'm sorry, this is the Nude Balm by L'Oreal. I'm so sorry, I forgot this one. This is called Plush Plum. Still smells good. This is the darkest of the three. There's very little pigmentation on this. It literally just moisturized my lips, which feels great after rubbing off all those other lipsticks. It's a key for me. I remember when I first did project panning, I was able to use one of these up in like 2-3 months. It was fantastic. And then I panned a second one and it took me like 6 months to use. It's just the way the world works sometimes, I swear. But that looks fantastic. I like that. It's still moisturizing, still feels good, so that's a key. All right, let's get to some random brands. Just like some little things here and there. Oh, actually, I guess I do have 2 more NYX ones. Oh my God, this one is old. This is old. This is when I lived in New York. I distinctly remember buying this. This is the NYX Lip Smacking Fun Colors. Look at that old packaging. And this is in the shade Peach. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to smell this. But it's not, look at that. It is like not bubbling or anything. It doesn't even smell bad. Oh my God, I haven't lived in New York in like, not going there. Ooh, it is a metallic lipstick. That tells you all you need to know about when I bought this. Look at that metallicness. Oh my God, that is so fun. That is trash. I will never pull for that lipstick. It is like shiny metallic. That was fun to try on though, not gonna lie. Also, distinctly not peach. There's nothing peach about that lipstick. That's probably when like NYX first launched outside their website. It got into Ulta, I probably got super excited. The NYX High Voltage lipsticks. I bought these when the NYX like ward started and everyone was getting these. I've got 2 shades. I've got 14 and 6. Do they have the actual color name on them? Hollywood. Ooh, Hollywood was like the red. Okay, let's try Hollywood. The caps broke on these within like 2.5 seconds of me taking them home. Makes my teeth look kind of yellow though. I love the tip on it. I love how thin it is. I'm going to get rid of this just because the cap is broken. It's nothing more than that, but the cap falls off and it annoys the hell out of me. And I don't care enough about that shade. It's so funny. I like sometimes go through and I feel like I get rid of all of like one type of lipstick. I'm like, I'm never going to wear a red lipstick. And then I go into my lip wardrobe and I'm like, where's a red lipstick? And I don't have any. But I know I have a YSL that's similar to that. And this one is in Rags to Riches. This looks like a hot pink again. Oh, it's like a metallic coral. I was really into metallic lipstick apparently. I'm never gonna reach for that. Sorry. Bye. Look at that metallic orange. Excuse the clown face. I know I'm getting it smeared everywhere, but metallic orange. That's a thing. One-offs. Kiko Milano. I bought this in Europe, so it's not as old as some of the other ones. Does this have a name? I'm sure it does. Yes, it has a name. Unlimited Stylo in the shade 05. Rosetta. Rosetto? I don't know. It's deep. I would call this the rose shade. It's interesting. It looks like a pill, so it's rounded on all ends. It's interesting. Oh, love that texture. It like went on butter smooth. It's my favorite shade. Let's be real here. This is one that's exactly my favorite shade. I just love that texture. That went on super smooth. I know this isn't that old. I'm going to keep this one. Kiko Milano for the win. All right, let's try this one. This is brand new. Never unsealed. Okay, I'm going to put this in my advent calendar so I can use it up. This is the Almay Berry Light Medium Lipstick. I hope it isn't bad, but that's going to go into the advent calendar. And then I've got a Revlon Color Stay Ultimate Suede in the shade It Girl. I clearly went through like an orange coral phase at some point. I am not in that phase currently. But let's see if this one looks good on me. I can't imagine it does. Not as bad as I was expecting. Not my do though. And I remember these getting a little sticky. I'm going to go ahead and say no to this one. I also just know how old that one is. I think I got that. You can kind of guess where I've lived Hi, how old I am. So I started in Ohio, then I moved to New York, then I moved to Washington State, then I went to Germany, and now I'm in Tennessee. So lots of fun places I have lived, but it does tell me how old my products are when I start looking at them. And just like that, you guys, I've got an empty one. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. My last tray. Some singletons, some multiples, a little high-end, a little drugstore. Let's start with Milani. So Milani has a great formula. They still, I think, sell all three of these. I've got one in the matte formula. That is the shade Confident. And look at that red. This is going to be your deep apple red. You do have to go with the scent of this. It is fruity sweet. It's like Fruity Pebbles. But look how great that color is. I am obsessed. And I haven't actually tried on any other reds like this. This is a definite keep. And there is no sweating. Cool. And these are some of my younger ones. I will tell you that. The Milanis I haven't had as long as like the Revlons or the L'Oreals or the Maybellines. Milani I just feel like is a younger brand in general. Oh my god. I haven't just had as much time to play with it. Alright. Let's talk about Plum Rose. Plum Rose. Favorite Mauvey shade. We all know. We already love it right now. Something smells off on this one. Yep, something is off on this one. This one's a no-go. Oh, that was disappointing. Oh, and it's all over me now. Take that off. Oh, that was not what I wanted. Alright, now I gotta smell it. Naturally Chic. That one's gone too. Oh, I gotta go back to Naturally Matte. Make sure there wasn't delay on that. That one smells fine. Why is that one fine and none of the other ones fine? Whatever, I still like that one. This is why I need to go through these more often. All right, I've got 3 Essence ones. These all, I think, were bought in Europe, so none of them are super old. This one is 05 Cool Nude. This is the only one I have in this formula, which is their long-lasting lipstick. Is that my favorite shade or is that my favorite shade? It's a mauve. I don't view this as a nude. It's a pinky, Mauvey Nude. This is different than all the other mauvies that I have in my collection, so I'm going to keep that one. All right, let's try this one. This is Like a Princess. This is the Sheer and Shine lipstick. That's both these formulas, the Sheer and Shine lipsticks. Look how great that color is. It's like really poppy. I like the formula of these lipsticks. I think Essence is a highly underrated brand. It's probably one of my favorite drugstore brands at the moment. I love their brow products. Their lip liners are fantastic. Like if you're looking for not like foundation, but other products, I highly recommend looking at Essence. Of course, their mascara, like the Lash Princess mascara. I should probably do a brand review on that. Would you want to see a brand review on Essence? I'd be willing to do that. I probably have enough in my collection. I don't even need to go out and buy anything. All right, and this is in the shade Sheer Shine, Shine and Sheer Lipstick. That's not the color. Oh, I Feel Pretty. I Feel Pretty, oh so pretty. And it's like a Ready Berry shade, but these are sheer, so it turns out to be my Lip But Better shade. Keep that one pretty, please. All right, oh, I loved this shade when I purchased this. This is by Number 7. I bought this in the airport in London with my sister on the way back from Hungary. Love this one. This was in the shade Blushing Rose. This is the Stay Perfect formula. I wore this for a beast for like a month, and then I just never wore it again. I should smell it, because that was before I got married, so this one's 6 years old. It smells okay. Let's try it on. Oh, that's pretty. That was a bit unexpected. It looks brighter on my lips than it does on the tube. Now, it could be because there are other lipsticks underneath it. Super creamy, semi-demi-matte finish. I'm keeping it. It's older, but I'm keeping it. Oh my god, you remember? These were all the shiznit when I was using them. This is the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butters. Yes, I still have one. I have panned so many of these, but this one has been left behind. This is in the shade 63 Wild Watermelon. Look, I like barely used it. That's the story behind so many of these. I was into watermelon shades for quite a while at the same time as into like that metallic lip craze. Oh, I should have probably smelled this one. This is definitely older. It has been sweating a little bit. There's a reason why these are so popular. Revlon, bring back your lip butters. I don't even know why you got rid of them in the first place. Fantastic, great summer shade. Good on the lips. Keeping. Definitely keeping. It's interesting. I'm actually keeping a lot more like brighter shades than I was thinking I was going to. And in case you're wondering, no, this isn't all my lipsticks. It's just the ones in these holders, and then I threw like 4 more in just for funsies. Jean Queen, Lipstick Queen. Ulta used to sell this. I was obsessed with this shade at my old store in Tacoma. If you're from Tacoma High, you probably know what store I worked at. I was there for like 2 years. I loved it. Jean Queen, still just as beautiful as ever. There's no sweating on this one. Smells fine. Definite keeper for me. It's sheer though. I will tell you, these are all sheer. They say that they're long lasting. I don't really know about that. It seems like your standard lipstick wear for me. So I think that's why like Lipstick Queen isn't as popular as it once was. Frog prints was like their thing. Remember that? Like the color changing. I had a whole set of like 3 color changing ones at one point. I also bought this in Europe. Why is this not next to my other number 7? I'm going to put them next to each other now. This is the shade Soft Earth. This is the Drenched Moisture formula. Oh my god, I remember this. This is like warm tone nude, but not coral. Not coral. It's not metallic. Give it a sniff. My nose, I feel like, is starting to just smell expired because of those ones. Look how unique that color is. Isn't that fantastic? I love that. Yep, that's a keeper. It doesn't seem to have expired yet, which is key. You guys have been such a champ holding on in there, hanging on, watching this video. My filming time is like close to an hour now, and I feel like y'all have just been a champ to keep going with me, and I appreciate that. This is Hikari Cabaret, Cabernet lipstick. I think I got this in a Birchbox, like way back when. Oh, interesting. Well, the color is fantastic. Like, that is a fantastic color. I don't have anything else like that. I haven't tried anything else like that at all. That's the shade there. What do you think? I love the shade. I'm not really big on the formula. It's a little sticky in the formula. Not like sticky as like my lips stick together, but like when you apply it, it almost drags a little bit. I'm gonna keep it. It's a maybe, but it's a keep, I think. Last but not least, I have a Clinique. I remember when I bought this, I was just in a pissy mood. And so I bought a lipstick to make myself feel better. A lot of these came, like I either had coupons or I wasn't feeling good and I wanted something to make myself feel better. And lipstick was it at this time. Now I'm buying like a lot of jewelry. I kind of go through phases, but this is Sweet Honey. It is a great nude shade. I remember just like falling in love with this one. I think I tried on like every Clinique lipstick that they had. And this is like the old school packaging too. Yeah, it's like a very basic, it's basically the color of my lips. Like, look at that. It's like literally the color of my lips. But I like it. This is actually, I bought this in Germany. So it hasn't gone bad yet. There's no sweating or anything. I'm going to keep this one and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so that only leaves my 3 maybes to look at. And we need to decide what to do with my 3 Wet n Wilds. I'm going to swatch them again, just so I kind of feel like I know each one's personality and individuality. God, they're all just like, they swatch just so freaking well. Oh gosh, this is so hard. Because I know I can get rid of this one, and this is in Mauve Out of Here. That's the, I don't have a shade like this, but it's that more like purpley pink one. It's just not what I'm reaching for at the moment. Yeah, it's just like a bit too grandma for me. I'm gonna let this one go. The other 2, I think I'm going to keep. I have some shades similar, like look how similar those 2 are. But I just don't know if I'm ready to let them go yet. Yeah, I'm just not ready to let them go yet. So I'm going to keep them, these 2. Let's go through final numbers. All right, final numbers. Okay, I am keeping 31 lip products. I've decluttered 20 lip products and I put 1 into my advent calendar. So I started with 52. I am keeping 31. let's see what happens in the next round. I do still have one full empty guy here, and I've got 3 empty spots on this one. So I'm really proud of myself. I think I did an awesome job. This is not my entire bullet lipstick collection in full transparency. I got probably double this downstairs in my basement where I keep them when I'm not like putting them in rotation. So I think this is a good start. I'm excited to edit this video and throw out my old ones, but thank you so much for watching and bearing with me. I hope you had a good snack and a good break. I hope this was a good stress reliever for you. I'm gonna start editing. Wish me luck, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.